why haters be telling me to mind my business when they're out here not minding theirs. Shut your mouth and enjoy the tea. We all know you're here for it, sis. You a queen, one less than I'm a gozy. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Hi ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's Owamie, you came for coming back for our entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, almost definitely welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and do not forget, follow me on Instagram. It's at boldlow. My ninjas. I actually have a meeting today and I need to get ready, but I was supposed to wake up so early. I couldn't wake up, you guys. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. I know somebody who probably woke up earlier than I did is Mr. 47. You guys were laughing when I said Mr. 47, but obviously that's like the handle that I guess he chooses to be addressed as, so why should I not? I'm actually just gonna go ahead and look for the screenshots. So ninjas, yesterday you guys know that I posted a video, and the video was obviously quite concerning. Khanyi Mbau's boyfriend was looking for her. She came online looking for him, and it had people obviously close to her panicked, like thinking what's going on, where is she? Because all we knew was that girl is in Dubai living her best life with her man. Okay. Now of course when that all went down, I remember I even told you guys that I felt at ease a little bit, because last is where Dambuza basically said, you know, don't izinto zabantu abayithu azingenwa what, which then made me feel comfortable a little bit to say that it means that Lasizo should know where Khanyi Mbau is at, which obviously that was the case, right? So, you know, Mo girl is basically in South Africa. She flew from Dubai back to South Africa without telling her boyfriend. She told her boyfriend that she was going to the salon. He dropped her off from what he's saying, and then after that, I guess my girl did her nails, because the story that basically went down over there was like, the story that I saw of Khanyi Mbau, it was like she was chatting with Lasizwe, like they were talking, and then she had like foils in her hands, which made me believe that they were basically doing her nails. And then after that, my girl flew first class back home. So, you know, this is what her boyfriend basically said, you guys. So her boyfriend then said, Miss K is back in SA. All this time I'm going crazy. She's on a flight without telling me. He then said, all this time is going crazy. My woman was on a flight back to SA. Whoa. He then also says, my baby is flight. Guys, I don't even want to lie, this guy is, his English is on another level. And the funniest thing is that whenever they would post pictures or he would post, I would never really look at the captions, but now when I started going to the captions, like, and I know that English really doesn't matter much if you have got money. Like, let's not lie. It doesn't even show how intelligent you are. It's just a way. It's just a language. But wow, his English is on another level. But anyway, then said, my baby is flight first class back home. She only told me she had 3K in her about before she left without me knowing. How do I deal with this? Now, of course, a noble person. This is funny to me because I used to also be the English gang. Like, my English was on another level. So one thing I know for a fact is that everyone can improve, if obviously I did. But a normal person can barely understand what he's saying this. I'll go ahead and explain, because as I'm saying, I was a huge part of the English gang, so I still understand the slang. So what he said there was that my baby flew first class back home. She only told me she had 3K in her with her before she left without me knowing. So that's basically what he's saying. As I'm saying, like, it's the kind of English that only the English gang can understand. So y'all C-class model kids, I have to basically lay it down on you. And then he then puts a screenshot, you guys, of showing, I guess this is what Kanye sent, that shows valid that the account is 3,000 rands. And then after that, you guys, like, he says, I know you want me off socials, my family, I'm hurt, I'm really hurt, I'm just dying. Okay, now he showed a screenshot of people that were, I guess those are his friends and close families that were telling him to get off the internet because he did do a live. And then he then says, you said the funniest things. One person who made me laugh today, as a king party, you just hosted me a party. I'm just a broken man. How you say you always smart enough. You too much mixed emotion. Guys, this is not funny and I'm not laughing. He then this morning he said, no, not this morning, so this was 9 hours ago. He said, 6 months ago I thought of disappearing on everyone, but I wasn't a coward. I carried my people with in good or bad. Team soldier. My fights were ours, my wins were ours. Since 2014, that how I have always done it big. For now is continue. He then also put out a video, and this is 2 hours ago, so this morning, and he's showing the buildings of Dubai, and he said, my plans had us king. My plans had us king and queen of this city. You choose to go back to the dust. Dusty, my boy. Anyway, since this I don't know. Guys, I'm really trying because honestly, like, this is not a funny situation, but wow. And then it cuts, so you can't really see what is being said over there, but because I did do a screenshot, you guys. So basically, you guys, Khanyi Mbau, when she came home, she went to her father's grave. And when she went to her father's grave, she said, dear dad, it gets real up here. Thank you all for your text messages and genuine concern. I am home, safe and okay. Now, guys, I don't even want to lie. Everything that happened, also combined with the fact that I also did watch the live, which you guys will watch because I made sure that I downloaded it. All jokes aside, this man, number one, is really in love with Khanyi Mbau. That's one thing you can see. And I feel like that's one of those things that you can't really say. But I feel like he's borderline obsessed with her. And sometimes there's a very thin line between love and obsession. Because sometimes, we kind of like mix them, right? And we confuse them. Like, oh, he's constantly calling, wanting to know where I'm at, and gets upset if I don't pick up. Oh, he loves me so much. No, since you're dating a cycle. So there's a very thin line between being in love and having a psychopath by your side, right? And this guy, honestly, at this moment, like, he's not someone that's on social media like that. But Khanyi Mbau has that man ranting on social media like nobody's business. I honestly do not agree with what she did. And I also agree with what she did. So there's basically just two things, right? Or two ways. If obviously she felt her life was in danger, I was also going to do the same. Bucket with him not knowing. But if it was a matter of we just had a quarrel and maybe he's not someone that is physically abusive, then yes, I would have at least let him know that, guy, I'm leaving, so that he doesn't have to stress all night looking for me whilst I'm on first class flight back to South Africa. And so the other thing again that I'll go ahead and say is that I do wish that she did let him know, like when she boarded the flight, when the flight was literally about to leave. You know how it is that like switch off your phones and this. That was the time I was gonna like send a message. Like immediately I would have already typed to say that, listen, I'm going home, don't worry, we'll chat when I land or something like that, but something. Because I don't believe that even if the guy is like so dangerous, he has got like connections with the flights and everything, I don't think that he's as powerful as to can like hold a whole plane for it to not go. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I really honestly just I hope that Khanyi Mbau knows exactly what she's doing, because personally for me, just don't put the most dangerous person in the world or the most dangerous creature in this world is a human that feels they have nothing to lose. If they feel they can't lose anything more, like, they become very dangerous. And I really do wish that Lasizwe Dambuza, I understand that Lasizwe Dambuza is still young, you guys. Lasizwe is still young. And compared to Khanyi Mbau that has been in this game for years, like, he stands no chance, okay? For some of you that do not know, Khanyi Mbau and Lasizwe Dambuza are not from the same mother. They are from the same father, who the same father abandoned Lasizwe for years. So let's talk about that. He's very much involved in this, and you know, one would ask themselves, like, obviously it does seem like he even knew that she was flying out. I wish that he can help Khanyi without necessarily being in the forefront, you know, like, I'll help you from the background, sis, because I love you, my sister, but it's not going to be so involved because you don't know what your sister is doing. You can't tell me that you know everything about your sister. And the way that it is, if that guy, Mr. 47, is a real psycho, trust me, if he's coming for Khanyi Mbau, he'll be coming for Lasizwe as well. Like, oh, so you knew, so you've been doing this. That's how psychopath minds work. So it may not be with Mr. 47, but going forward, Lasizwe Dambuza needs to learn to put limits when it comes to Khanyi Mbau, because these things that Mugero is doing is really dangerous. That man is talking about, hey, he has spent this much, he has done this, he has done that, he has done that, he has made the major shareholder to the company. Can he even come back to South Africa? The allegations that I've been hearing, you guys, it does seem like there are certain people that want him here. The allegations that Zimbabwe also, the police want him over there. And when he was talking, you could hear him basically saying that Khanyi Mbau knew of whatever it is that he would be doing, whatever deals and all that, which means that if they're good or they're bad, she knew about it. And now you don't just leave that man back in Dubai. If she does not have a reasonable explanation, sometimes even when you have a reasonable explanation, to a psychopath, that does not mean jack. And to someone that is obsessed with you, they can be very dangerous. So I pray for everybody, okay, including Khanyi Mbau, that she's honestly going to be safe, because wow. Anyway, ninjas, I want you guys to go ahead and comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation. Do not forget to thumbs up this video and obviously share. And to some people that are gonna be upset that I was laughing at Mr. 47's English, guys, as I said, I was part of the gang for the longest time. That's why I can understand what he says, because, you know, we used to be there. Yeah. Anyway, I love you, ninjas. Do not forget to thumbs up this video and obviously share. And I'll see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.
Hey, Owamie here, and I have some great news. If you have a YouTube channel or a business and you would like to get some affordable advertisement, I offer those services. Follow the instructions on your screen right now and say hello to some new traffic. Now let's get back to the video.